you doing, Miss Insta? Standing right outside your door. Do you mind if I enter? Take you like I did before. What's about to get lit? Get lit. Get lit up in the situation. Get lit. Get lit. Get lit up in the situation. It's another Friday afternoon and I'm over the moon. Niggas just got...
Good evening, Sansi. Don't mind my outfit. We'll reveal why we're in pajamas later. What a week we've had! That racist whose tweet went viral last week, Adam Katsavelos, is still in Greece. Here's a recent picture of him in Greece. He actually looks darker now, and it's obviously not that Greek sun. It's probably that basting sauce his company manufactures for the grilling he's had, because he's a chop. He's a chop. But think about it. He is on the most expensive holiday of his life. It's cost him his entire business. Zwane. Speaking of chop, someone who might get the chop is Beyonce and Jay-Z's security. This weekend, their concert in Atlanta ended in chaos when drunk fans breached security and climbed on stage, running after Jay and Queen Bey. Hey, I guess the fans were drunk in love. Or just drunk, ne? And speaking of drunk, one guy who probably didn't get drunk this weekend was EFF student activist Bonginkosi Khanyile. Now, he was accompanied by his mother and a fellow comrade from Durban to Pretoria last Tuesday with his mattress to stage a sleep out on the lawns of the union buildings. Because you know what they say, there's my mattress and your combers and dar lady ding. So it would have been a long sleep to freedom, but upon arrival, he found the gates at the entrance locked. All I can say is, Khanyile, you should have booked ahead. I mean, come on, haven't you heard of Airbnb? Eh? And why did you have to drag your poor mother with you? Or did you need a lift? I mean, I'm just wondering, Mama, which delivery was harder for you? Delivering him at birth or delivering him to the locked union buildings? Anyway, let me give you a show forecast here. Kizobalit. We've got the beautiful Sonia Mbele, Lerato Sengadi, and sexpert Jade Zwane. Only one Lani in sight. One Lani. Flippin' heaven on earth. You cannot beat this. You cannot beat this. Glenn, Melanie, what's the hashtag WTF of the day? Eh?
Thanks, Tooms. I actually thought that you renewed my honorary black visa when we started season 2.
One plot at a time, Glenn. You're just one plot away.
Okay, 1 square meter by 1 square meter. That is the deal. Anyway, Dumelang Zanzi, in the spirit of Women's Month, today's WTF of the day is Woman Team Fly. Last week, led by Captain Jane Trembroth, South African Airways made history with their first ever all-female intercontinental flight between South Africa and Brazil. Good luck, well done, Mazel Tov. I just wish I could have been on that flight. I could have guaranteed all those women on the plane would have been fly.
Plus, you'd be getting high in the sky with them.
Yes, and because I'm a semi-famous comedian and all, I think they would have maybe invited me to their, their cockpit.
Hey, cockpit. It's a hen pit, Baba. All-female crew, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's...
We are having a pajama party tonight, so everyone's in sleepwear. Let's welcome our first guest. She's an actress, a businesswoman, and a creative. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the inimitable, gorgeous. Wait, Glenn, who have we got today?
I think we've, is Sonia in the building? I just want to say you look extremely cute with your
Stop
onesie.
it.
No,
you see now these pajamas?
Why did you get the blue one and I got the pink one?
Eh?
How come you got the blue one and I got the pink one?
Because I've got the bigger... So...
Are we ready?
Is our guest ready?
I think our guest is ready.
The people in my ear are going, is she ready? Is she ready? We can't keep bantering long enough. The people at home are watching and it's really awkward and then they're taking us.
Okay. Well,
Can we just get her in? I've got a handheld. I'm going to call her in. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to give it up for the gorgeous, inimitable, absolutely creative, talented, and ever so gorgeous Sonia Mbele. Get live TV. It's all Bonsani Flames. Spina da choma, spina. Spina Gautorella, spina. Oscar one, the black one, anywhere you want. And spin and Dula Fatiman. Please grab a chair.
Is that enough?
Yes, I don't allow guys in my bed. I don't allow anyone in my bed unless I've spent enough time with them. So let me respect you. Glenn, what's Sonia drinking?
well, when you've been chasing housewives all day, you need a huge glass of this wine. And I went deep into the cellar and I found a wine that we have made called the Real House Wine of WTF. So please enjoy that. That is all yours. And you may also keep the bottle if you like.
Oh, wow. This is awesome.
An absolute pleasure. I'll just leave it here if you want to top up.
Okay.
Okay.
Sonia, before we get into it, this is heavy.
That's for you.
Is this for me?
Yeah.
Is this for my memento box? My memento box. Oh, do you know how much I love books? The Secret Language of Birthdays. Your complete personology guide for each day of the year. I didn't even know what the personology was. Wait, before we go to ad break, it's landed on Dip It. What does she need to do on Dip It? Glenn, wow. Timmy, she has to dip her face into a basin and try and get at least one apple out.
Huh?
But it's Women's Month. We're not going to punish women with stuff like that. What is she going to do
I
instead?
think she should twerk.
Yay!
I
You're
can't
gonna
twerk.
get to
Honestly, I
twerk.
can't twerk.
We
Prove
can
that
twerk
you can't
together.
twerk.
I cannot twerk.
That you can't twerk.
Save me.
Woo! Drop the wine. Twerk. Please. If you don't twerk, Tsipa, you gotta give us some booty
Oh,
action.
guys, this is so embarrassing. I
Arre.
can't twerk.
Aye, arre, arre. Ale. Yeah!
I gotta do that face.
Yes! Yeah!
That's great. That's great.
In fairness, she may not be able to twerk, but she can do straight. It's time for a break. More from Sonia when we return. And later on, we have Holly Ray performing on the show. Welkom terug naar #WTFTumi en ons aangaan met ons celebrations. That's Woman the Man. Make sure you keep in touch with us on the socials. We are at WTFTumi. We are having a PJ party and hanging out with Sonia Mbele. Hey, the way I had like palpitations, right? Because we're now extra. Vela waya home affairs to go and revert to your maiden name. Serious. I mean, a whole effort. To go and queue. Oh, did you not have to queue? Did you give them that smile? Did you go?
Look, you
Capella
gotta
says
be
let me in.
connected. Even the home affairs. You must know somebody.
So what happens if somebody accidentally calls you by a married name? Are you very, very
it's
friendly?
my children's surname.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I respect it.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's okay.
You were
It's all
just
good.
taking your independence
It's all
back.
good in the
Eh?
neighborhood.
But now, my taxi liner, bruh, I don't understand that.
What?
My taxi liner. This is what I was told used to be your nickname.
Oh my gosh, Matexelani. Oh, to
Matexilani.
Matexelani.
Matexelani.
Like this.
So what does Matexelani mean? That's why I don't understand it.
Matexela.
Oh, Matekesela, ufufa le moya. How thin were
I
you?
was very thin.
But you've got curves on the bum. Ele, your last number. Bana when I get that time. Oh,
I was
jealousy.
actually smaller than this.
Eh?
Way smaller than this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And as a teenager, I was way smaller than this.
And I don't see a tomboy bit of you there at all, because you claim that you used to look like a boy. There's nothing boyish about you there.
Dude, you should have researched harder.
Really?
Yeah.
But were you also like Funan?
No, I just looked like one. I was so ugly. When I say this, people are like, you're fishing. I was so ugly. There was this guy, ne? Used to say to me, like, you know, when you're in high school, there's this guy, either he has a crush on you,
Yes.
or he can't stand you. So he would treat me about treat,
about treat. Can't about share.
And Robert Little, Argon, when I Sonia, where's Uskobo? Uskobo says, oh, beefer. True story.
You know when somebody says "Oskobo, it's like
What is
you're
that?
so ugly, it's scary.
Wow. Well, now, I mean, one shouldn't reveal one's age, but I mean, I have to. You are over 40, but you look incredible. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, people sometimes mistake your eldest son for your boyfriend. Is that true?
Look, when we walk together at malls and whatever, okay, we have to hide this.
Yes.
This is the two of you.
Oh.
Yeah, when we walk together at malls, oh, that's my boyki. He's 17.
How old is
He's
he?
a big boy.
17?
17, yeah.
No, next year legal Muslim.
When I walk with him, Komolong, we always like, rakabarana, ne? And you get the looks like,
Go Robert, go daily sign. Show about kids.
Page man.
What has life over 40 taught you about life, love, sex, all the things?
Yeah, simplified for her. Love, sex, and money. Love. What is being 40?
Love,
about love?
just to do me.
Do you, baby?
Do me.
That's
as in
beautiful.
Follow my heart.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what people might say. You know, you get there, make it work, whatever. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So for me, I feel that do me.
Sex?
Sex.
Has that also taught you do?
Get it nom-noms.
Give it nums.
Come on,
Yes, Simonat. It's very delicious. Yes.
do me.
Yes.
I
Did you just
don't
warm
understand.
yourself
I'm a
up by
lady.
saying it's nice?
No, but give it nom-noms. I can
Yeah. And money?
Oprah once said, if you're passionate about what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
Beautiful.
So I find that I'm doing exactly what I want to do, and money will come.
Okay, we get that you're doing exactly what you want to do, but are you doing who you want to do? Because we hear you don't want to go on dates anymore.
I'm happy.
You're happy.
I'm happy.
So that's why you don't want to go on dates anymore.
I'm happy to me.
Oh, you've got a somebody.
To me.
But how do you meet a somebody?
Oh,
Okay, let's speak hypothetically, because you don't like going on dates. How do you meet somebody? Are you swiping or?
I'm a very good girl. Hey, my son's dad, I was with him from 17 to 26.
Sure.
Met my ex at 28, so
Yeah.
about 4 years ago. So
Yeah.
I keep it straight.
I have no
do
idea what
solid-
that means.
Solid relationships.
Okay.
When I do.
What's the worst date you've been on though?
I do them.
Well, what's the worst date that makes you go this exactly well? I'll never
my
date
gosh.
again?
It was. I think it was a few years after Generations. So these guys would ask me out, and you're thinking, okay, you know what? Let's see. And then this one guy is like, you know, sitting across each other at the dinner table, and he's like, so, tell me about Karam.
Oh,
So, how's dinner? So is Winnie Aketiwe really from the rural area?
oh my God.
I sat there and I was like, check please. No.
So he made you his archives.
Oh, no, it's the worst.
How do you relate to fans who stop you and photos? And is there ever a time where you're like, not right now?
No, you know what? I find, and do your research, I find that I'm told that I'm the nicest celebrity out there. So.
But you are though. Every time I bump into you, you're nice to me equally. Because there are people who I would meet them,
But
they
they
wouldn't
lie.
look at me.
Yeah, they forget
Then
you.
they read I've got things that I'm doing. Then suddenly they can greet me in the streets.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So-
you have been consistent when
No,
nobody knew who I was.
So I stop, I take
gotta
pictures,
smile.
I smile, I do it all.
What would you do in this situation, which I was in yesterday? And shout out to the dude who was there. But I got into the sauna, and then it's just me and another guy. And then he was like,
Huh?
are you on WTF? And I was like, I am.
WTF?
Yeah, I was like, I am.
And you're naked in the street
Yeah,
that time.
I was like, do we
But
have
did
to-
you not say WTF to him?
I should have said WTF to him. WTF, dude. Anyway,
But,
shout
but
out
Sonia,
to you.
actually, what do you miss the most about being on Generations?
I think it's died down a little bit in terms of my, you know, when I started in the industry, I used to say, I'll be one of those people that I'll get away with going to a mall and whatever.
Yeah.
Then I got on Generations after Soul City, after doing all these other things. And then I just lost my anonymity.
Yeah.
Overnight.
Yeah.
So I think I missed the work. I missed the set life.
Okay.
Because it was nice. I mean,
people.
Generations was, yeah, it's a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it's died down a little bit. I'm no longer mobbed.
Yes.
I just get greeted.
Because there's a legacy now.
From
Let them
across
work.
the, yeah.
Okay. Glenn.
So I miss the set life, yeah.
Okay. Well, who's your mega crush, baby?
So, Tooms, the Mega Crush Monday today is none other than Donald Trump. He broke the internet last week with the following tweet. He said, I have asked Secretary of State Mike Pompeo to closely study South Africa, land and farm seizures, and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter what comes out my mouth because nobody's listening. You know how, I think this is how that tweet actually unfolded. I think he was in the bed with Melania. Then he woke up in the middle of the night like this, Melania, I had the worst dream in the world. I had a dream that all the American talk show hosts, they all hate me.
That's because they hate you, Trump. They hate you, all of them. Because your mouth look like a butthole. So, you know, you talk out of us.
I have no idea what you're saying, Milana. My mouth doesn't look like that. Where are these late night American talk show hosts from? I'm going to tweet them. I'm going to show them who's boss.
From America. Because the American talk show host. Except Trevor Noah. He's from South Africa.
Trevor Noah, huh? South Africa. Well, I'm going to show him with one of these tweets. I'm going to tweet him where it hurts. Down south. South Africa.
Yeah.
And scene.
And scene. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Now, moving on, let's welcome our second guest. She's a publicist, a socialite, and a sunglass aficionado. Ladies and gentlemen, Lerato Sengadi.
Pull up in a four-door Audi. Drop a million plus in my Audi. I'm a champagne, got me feeling rowdy. We lose down 'cause the shit is kinda cloudy. Nah, me
Yes, Auntie.
cloudy.
Yes,
Nah,
Auntie.
me,
Brother
you know I'm rowdy. Nah, me cloudy. Nah, me just got me rowdy.
Glenn,
What I too?
she's just served us, so what are you serving her?
So I heard via the grapevine that Lerato loves hip-hop, so I wrote her a couple of verses. Well, it goes like this. Well, I know that Lerato's no do-do. She calls herself the boho from Joho. On Insta, on Insta, she's a shades aficionado. I bet she's gonna love this mojito.
Oh,
Thank you. I almost got that right.
You tried your best.
that was so impressive.
Okay.
Hey, Wena,
It
stop that
stopped
wheel. She
on-
spun it
stopped
too
on
hard.
there.
I feel like it did
Oh,
not.
there. Okay, we need your phone. I need you to call the
My
fifth.
phone is dead.
What do you mean your phone is
Okay,
dead?
right, it's not.
Please don't lie. You're a terrible liar. Your eyes go squint when you lie. Pull out your
Cute.
phone. We need you to pull out your phone and then, okay, Glenn, if you got it, can you just go to the fifth dialed number, dial it and put it on speaker. The fifth last dialed.
1, 2, 3.
I hope you
4,
have
5.
airtime.
Oh,
Okay, we'll call
Okay,
it.
it's ringing. What do we say?
Who's it? Oh, she's calling my phone. Damn it. Fine, let's talk about this picture because we had such a great time.
oh, hey girl. Look at us all melanin dripping chocolate. Hair did.
This was posted 8 hours ago. When was this? Where was this?
Oh, this was us somewhere north of Johannesburg. And I was so convinced there might be an explosion because there was that much power in like one space.
Amen.
It was ridiculous, right? It was crazy.
Who was that? Was it a birthday or a? Why, I just want to
We
know
were
why I
plotting
was-
oh, you want to know why you weren't there?
Yeah.
We were plotting a takeover.
Oh.
And I think because your hair is real and it's soft, like, oh.
Maar, let's stop making this a family conversation. Let's make it a community conversation. From working at a CD warehouse to being this PR guru, darling. Where
yeah.
did the switch happen?
I think the switch happened when I decided CD Warehouse was not going to provide the life that I wanted for myself.
Damn. You were like, there's a couple of zeros missing here.
A whole lot. Like, you wake up early, you work shifts. It was just because my love for music made me go there, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a graduate, so I had to put that to use. And went from copywriting to PR, and now I'm just like one of the best to do it. How amazing.
But now, do you still dabble in your stock? Because, you know, you've dabbled in your stock, you've moved on in life. So are you now like, Bona, here I PR, I don't dip.
Ba re tlogelang stock akere. Ba re le tlogelang stock, la senya. Le senya di profit, le senya, you know, the checks. So yeah, no, aksa stock.
Yeah. Because on some level, you know them better than anyone else could know them, right?
Yeah.
Your artists.
But that's not my in. Don't think that's how I rope them in.
Oh, no, I'm not. I mean,
my shining personality, good looks, have, you know, they play a role.
And how do you manage not to outshine them? Because you've done your TV thing. We all know you, like, followed you since Big Brother. And
because it's two different things. That's my job.
Yeah.
TV is just what I do for fun, something that I enjoy to do in my personal capacity. So I keep the two very, very separate.
Yeah, there's some poor girl out there who's trying to break into TV going, she just calls it a thing, she does the separate. Busy, I mean, I'm trying to open up the industry.
Hang phone, follow me at Lerato Zwane. Let me see what I can do for your career, boo. Okay.
Now, a few months ago, Choma, you were involved in a car accident and you had this neck brace that you were slaying. Like some girls were going, if I could just hurt this thing, I want and jeng fage na meng fane no Lerato. But I hear your mother was roasting you hard.
She's a savage, that one.
How was she roasting? What is she saying?
So I couldn't walk on my own unassisted for a few weeks, right? And so on Mother's Day, I'm like, my first adventure outside with Santa and whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, guys, look at me. I'm walking, you know. She's like, but yeah, selfies, you never need assistance when you take your selfies. I'm like, oh, she's very spicy.
At any point.
Okay.
Shame, but did she ever ask, did he close his legs?
Who?
Huh? Like, you know, with your neck brace, did your mom never tease you and go, did he close his legs?
I don't even know what that is.
You don't get it?
No.
Ah.
Oh, no!
Lerato. Come on, man.
So, since we're in a bed, let's keep it in the bedroom. Which side of the bed do you sleep on?
The right side.
Right.
The right. Okay.
And you're on the right also.
Me? On the right. Wait, let me picture if this was my bed. No, I sleep on the left.
But for now, I sleep in the middle.
Oh, off. Yo, your life is lit, Chama. Oh, you mean by yourself?
Of the bed.
Oh, I'm like, yo, this girl's life is lit.
In the middle of the bed.
But the way she's sipping that thing, the way you're sipping that thing, are you really in the middle of the bed by yourself? It's getting awkward. Okay, Glenn, let's play sex.
What? Sex toys?
Wow.
Let's play sex.
Actually, let's not play sex. Oof. I'm
What's that
stuck
now?
on one word. So let's go pay some bills while I figure out what I was trying to say. Welcome back to #WTFTumi on SABC3. We're having a pajama party with Sonia, Mbele and Lerato Sengadi. And for those of you who are judging me for not really finishing my sex word, it's called 60 Seconds, and we're going to play it later. Okay, cool. Lerato, your shades game is on fire. It's on fleek. Tell me, are you considering like going out of the whole line with your own shades?
I think I should. Because I'm tired of my shades being stolen, and I'm tired of sending people to other people to make money off of my recommendation and taste.
Ne?
So why not cash in on my impeccable, global, amazing, fashion-forward sunglass taste?
So humble.
How does one know
Are you talking shades, or are you talking shade?
No,
I'm talking both.
I figured.
How does one know if a pair of glasses shades looks good on you? How do you
If you look
judge?
pretty,
Because it's hard to judge for oneself? Is it just a feeling, like if a pair of jeans looks good on you or something?
With shades, I just put them on, and if I feel like, yes, girl, get it, then I know they're the ones for me.
Right. Okay.
I'm curious, in a pillow fight, let's keep it in the bedroom. In a pillow fight between you and Farrah Fortune, who would win?
Pelafarakil kalite, so it could go either way. It may not be feathers in that damn pillow, so I'd have to give her that one.
What's the worst PR story you've ever had to spin, actually? Because we asked her the same thing.
I actually haven't really had PR nightmares.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
My clients are well behaved, generally, for the most part. But I haven't had to deal with like a massive crisis.
Okay.
Actually, once, an artist who was booked for my event and then decided to go nuts on social media about something,
Yeah.
but that person just never got booked again and we kept it moving.
Sure.
Yeah.
And for you, Sonia, in a pillow fight between you and Connie Ferguson, who would win?
Oh, no, to me. You did not.
In a pillow fight.
I let her win.
You'd let her. She'd let her win.
I let her win. She's my sister.
Let her win. I can see you.
Wink.
Or is it because you want a role? Oh, you want to be
She wants back in.
No, that's okay, baby.
She
I
wants
produce
back
my own stuff.
Okay, in a pillow fight between you and a domestic.
No, I love.
Pillow fight between you and a domestic.
Well, we know how that ends.
You know, you
But
be
there'd be
messy.
no mob. She wouldn't have that advantage.
You know you be messy. You know she took
Catch
it back.
these
You know she went back and said
Lerato, can I
it
call
was
you
my
Lerato?
bad.
Well,
Usile.
I want to know what happened in this picture because you're looking. Oh, sorry, it's Sonia, because you're looking banging tonight. But what is it the lighting? What's the story here? I'm not sure exactly. Was it the?
Is that her?
Yeah.
She looks so young and
I think
innocent.
it's a throwback to like maybe Mama 95. No? Is it a throwback?
No,
It's not a throwback.
it is a throwback.
Oh, so you don't play. Because
It
I
is
know
a
that's no
throwback.
filter, boo.
No, I think it's great.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, beautiful.
So young.
Sweet. Sweet.
I don't understand why you say that you were ugly when
No,
you were.
but that was in my 20s.
Oh, right. So
so-
it was in the teens.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is.
Woo! Lerato. Those were how old?
Keep my Winnie.
No. Next
And no,
to her. Who's that
that
lady?
gray thing.
Is that you? Mm.
Gang, I look fly. okay?
Your makeup. No.
No,
You don't
it's-
look the same.
No, it's the phone. Back then, you know, we didn't have,
We didn't have filters on fleek. But
10
Namwini was killing it.
babe. I just had to humble myself, Lynn. This is the only time I'm ever humble. I just had to be like, Mamzo, your beauty is beyond anything that anyone on this planet can even
True
comprehend.
story. Love it.
So, yeah.
Oh, Glenn, I feel like playing a game. Can we please now play my 60
Please, let's
seconds?
play.
Let's do it. Right.
I'm ready to
Guys,
play.
this is how it works. It's called 30 seconds. It's almost like 30 seconds, but it's a little bit more naughty. Not for the innocent, not for the light-hearted. Okay? How we're going to do it is there will be words on the screen here. Someone will be hinting and someone will be guessing. You have to get as many of the words in 30 seconds as possible. Okay?
We're not allowed to look.
Not allowed to look. Tumi,
Baby.
you are with Sonia and
Okay.
myself and Lerato are together.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Perfect.
So
Should me and
yeah, you
Lerato
and
come here?
Lerato, you can join Tumi over there. Sonia, right over here with me.
Ready?
Ready?
Yeah?
Okay, you
Is
guys
this
can
fine?
go first.
Hold on.
Ready?
Let's go.
Okay, your 30 seconds starts now.
You use it. Do we both ask?
No, just Tumi first.
You use it.
It's like oil. What you do to oil something so it's not rickety. You can even oil down there to make sure the thing is nice. It's something you
Lubri.
Yes, the whole thing.
Lubri. I
Yes,
don't use it.
the whole word.
That's
Say
it.
the whole word.
Lubricant.
Yeah, no, the other one.
Lubrication.
Yes.
Seven,
The position,
6,
lying on the bed on
5,
top of each other.
4,
That one, the normal sex
3.
position.
Stationary. Missionary.
1.
Are stationary.
Okay, well, stationary. Okay, are you ready, Lerato?
Born ready.
Let's do this.
I'm
Okay.
so stressed.
Our 30 seconds starts now.
Kim Kardashian made her famous.
Sex tape.
That's right.
Okay.
The place that men keep looking for and normally don't find.
The clitoris.
No. what-
G-spot?
That's right.
Okay.
A noise that you make when you're having so much fun.
Orgasm.
The sound.
Ah. More. Yes.
Meow.
Meow. Is it a word or a sound?
It's a sound.
It's a ah.
No, it's a sound word.
Come,
We're
let's
gonna
swap
guess.
them. Let's
Okay.
swap
Well,
them.
how many was that?
We got 2.
Okay. Okay. Half time. What was it?
Moaning.
Okay. Ready. No, come towards me. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. And action. Clock starts now.
When you are,
Wanking.
no,
Masturbating.
when you are,
Playing with your dongle. Helping yourself. Ejaculating.
so this,
No, don't say it. You can go to the next one if you want.
okay, next one.
No, there's the next one. The third one. Wait.
I'm so glad I'm
I
not
don't know these
team.
things.
Okay. Virgin.
When you are pure.
Virgin.
When you're late with the question.
Okay. We need to get one. We need to
Okay.
get 2 and we've won. This is the first time I would have won in about 6 months, so no pressure. Honestly, I haven't won a game in a long time, Lerato. Okay,
You're with the
ready?
winning team
Let's
now.
go. Okay, Lerachi, we've got this. Easy. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's... Okay, I'm gonna...
Just move on to the next one.
Okay, so you're doing the pumping, okay, but
Yeah.
then you don't...
Pull out.
Yes, okay. And then when you're wanting to hook up with someone, but your friend comes and...
Cock block.
Yes! Oh, yes! Okay, and now, what is this? Huh?
Tongue.
And
Tongue kissing.
yes! Oh, yes, and what about... Oh, yes! That feels so good. That feels so good. Thank you. Well played. Very good.
nice
Very
try,
good game.
nice try.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the first time I've won.
Well,
Well done.
time for an ad break. Time for an ad break. Clearly, Sonia is not getting as much as we thought she
She's
was.
got shots to
We
drink.
are joined by Jade Zwane after the break
She's
as we
got
chat
shots
sex
to-
empowerment for women. Good
She's
night,
got
Boma.
shots.
Matamuro balang. Leave us
Shots
to
to
talk.
drink. Thank you
Boma,
very
please
much.
don't make it awkward.
Thank you.
And we're back. This is hashtag WTFTumi. Things are about to get litty as we are now joined by a life and sex empowerment coach, Jade Zwane. Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, calling you a sexpert, does that raise expectations when you meet people?
It does, and I don't like it. It's just like being called a guru.
Ah,
I don't.
so you're not a
like
sexpert.
it.
You're
No,
a life.
I'm just knowledgeable in the arena of sex.
Okay.
So I'm a life and sex empowerment coach.
What
It's the sex empowerment part, yeah. We know life. The life coaches, we know them. We've been with them. Sex coach, not sex coach. Sex
Empowerment.
please.
So while I work with women, I educate them and liberate them, and in this way, empowering them sexually. So I work with women who struggle to reach orgasm. I teach them how to reach orgasm. And I give talks on how to take responsibility for your orgasm.
So this thing can be taught.
Yes.
So it's not a guy thing.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
Thank
It's-
God.
it's-
I've been telling her the whole bloody time that it's not me. It's you. I'm joking. So it's not because it can be, though. I mean,
It can be, but you have to take responsibility as the woman for your orgasm, and that you have to know what you want and need and communicate that to the next person so they can give it to you and co-create the orgasm.
so it's more about communication than anything else.
Yes, it is.
Is it communication within the bedroom or outside of it, before and or after?
It's both, but during is very important. But also, it's a woman's responsibility to know her body. So she needs to explore her body beforehand, before having partner sex with someone else.
Right.
So do you feel like women are like more free now, more free to explore in the bedroom? Or do you think they're still afraid of how their partners will react when they take the reins in the bedroom?
Well, I think they're becoming a lot more liberated than before, and even the generations before are becoming more liberated.
Yeah, what do you mean? You mean our mothers now are not
Yes.
afraid to get baba?
I
from
had
Kokotlo?
a woman. I had a woman my mother's age come and consult with me, and I taught her how to reach a full body or blended orgasm.
Did you say she came to you?
You see what you did there?
Girls, do you have any questions? Because I know, I mean, you're there. I mean, I see you're burning. Your eyes are burning.
So guys.
No, hey, Matu.
I'll let
What's
you.
with that?
I'll let
The
you
thing
think
we're
about
speaking
it.
about that you said you've got a problem with.
Ah,
I think she's the
Lerato.
best.
Like,
Shade.
like, like when women say they're not in the mood, do you feel like men don't understand what that means? Like, is there a way of enlightening guys as to what it means when a woman says, I'm not in the mood? Because a lot of the times it seems like they take it as it's rejection and it's about them.
Well, no, sometimes guys can also not be in the mood.
Yeah.
So I think they
I have
do
never heard a guy say
understand
they're not in
it.
the mood. I'm sorry, forgive me. I've never, I'm
do,
36,
It happens.
ever heard a man say
They
they're not in the
do.
mood.
Either they're tired, especially when they're going through
happens.
emotions.
Or they're
So good to me that I'm a mood, ke? But continue.
No, so I think the important thing is to compromise, to reach some sort of compromise. If you don't want to have sex tonight, maybe have early morning sex. Or maybe tomorrow night, babe. Let's not do it now. I'm not in the mood, but maybe tomorrow night.
Oh, plus morning glory that time. Take it in the morning, girl.
Do you have a?
Like-
is there a healthy amount, a number per week or per day that you say, or is it just each to their own?
Well, you can't prescribe an amount of healthy sex for anyone. So everybody's different. So whatever feels right for you, I always say, whatever feels good for you is what's right for you.
Okay. So it could be once a week, once a month, once a year.
Yeah, but I mean, as a couple, you have to meet some sort of compromise as to what works for you as a couple.
I hear that.
I think we should go to voice notes because we did ask our viewers to ask a few questions, and I think we should jump straight into that, shall we?
Let's do it. Let's roll this up.
Hi, my name is Balesa and I'm married. My husband and I want to try threesome to spice up our sex life. Is it normal to want to try threesome?
Threesome.
A threesome.
Is that normal?
It is normal to be curious. There's nothing wrong with that. And I suggest that if you are going to do it, you do it somewhere away from home, somewhere out of town, and that you use protection. So, because you can get jealous and have ideas and insecurities about the person that you're with, possibly reaching out to the other person behind your back. So it's better to do it out of town, you know, far away from home, and use protection, whatever you do.
Next one.
Evening, guys. My name is Dimpa. Yeah, I just want to know, is there such thing as being addicted to sex?
Being
And
addicted.
if so, how does one go about getting help or whatever?
Right.
Okay, well, medically, you cannot be addicted to sex. Research has been done, and there's no such thing.
Okay.
It's just an excuse people use to misbehave. So if you are having sex and a lot of it, and you feel that it's not a healthy amount, then you need to find a therapist and talk about the underlying reasons for your sexual activity.
Oh, so you could be chasing this thing, but it's a subliminal what? There's something else psychological.
Something else, yeah.
Next question.
So good. And I think I might be too addicted to it. So I just want to know if there's something wrong with me or it's just normal.
Okay, that's just been answered now.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Is it normal? All right. Hi. My question is that is it normal not to have an orgasm during intercourse? Because I've never had an orgasm before during intercourse. Is there something wrong with me?
Okay, well, it's perfectly normal not to have an orgasm, either because you're psychologically psyching yourself out or because you're not being stimulated properly. So of the 60% odd women that do climax, 70% climax through clitoral stimulation, while 30 climax through penetrative stimulation.
Yeah. So some girls are outside, some girls are inside.
So it's important to know what you need. So that's why I say everybody should be masturbating.
True, because if you don't know where to touch and where to go, how are you going to tell the other person where to touch and where to go?
That's exactly true.
OMG.
And what about when you need to wanting to spice it up? Say, for instance, you've been married for a long time, things are starting to sort of wear off, not literally, but you're not having as regular. What is a good way to spice things up?
Well, date nights are important.
Yes.
And even scheduling sex. It might sound boring.
Scheduling sex?
Scheduling sex. It might sound boring, but you build up to it. So you'll know that, okay, Wednesday and Friday we're having sex. But you'll do the things to lead to that.
Right.
So you'll text each other in the morning throughout the day.
Send
nice pictures, whatever, and build up the mood. Yeah.
We could do an entire show with
It is time to pay more bills. Holly J joins us after this, Gacha.
You're not the only one.
We're sharing how sex makes us feel good. Welcome back one last time. Glenn is getting ready to chat with our performer of the night, Holly Ray. Glenn!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Holly Ray, lovely to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Kunjani?
Yeah, feeling in chat.
Yeah, man. This sharp. Sharp. Yeah. We can't get kilo, man.
I feel like we like honorary.
Yeah, we're
tonight,
honorary.
so.
We're trying our best, but it's fine. We're speaking. We're in the PJ mode. Are you a what do you sleep in? Are you a onesie person? I'm a onesie person.
I'm like an old T-shirt person.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a full commando.
No. Like an old T-shirt.
You hold it in a bit.
Yeah, pants if I'm lucky. Yeah.
Pants if you're lucky, or if you're unlucky. No, pants if you're lucky. Anyway, your Zulu's on point, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Is it fluent?
No, I don't speak fluently, and I speak sort of like Kasi Zulu, like that's
Kasi.
Yeah.
Where did you learn to speak Zulu?
I learned to speak Zulu through my band. I kind of wanted to fit in and be in on all the jokes. So
Yes.
I kind of had to learn.
And because I think if I'm not mistaken, you sing in isiZulu in a song with DJ Nasta called Asambeni.
Yes.
How was that working, collaborating with him?
Well, he was awesome. We were friends for a while, and he reached out to me and said, let's do something. And he sent me the beat, and I was like, this is really, really hot. I need to jump on this. So I recorded in Durban and sent it to him in Joburg.
And you rapped in Zulu?
Well, I sang in Zulu.
Wow.
I wish I could rap. Well, that's another skill.
It is rapping, believe me, it's different. The single we've got is, that you'll be performing tonight is called Deeper.
Yes.
What does it mean?
No sexual connotations.
Good to know.
I feel like just with the tone of tonight,
Yep.
everyone needs to know.
That's fine, but
it's just about that. It's about love. And it's about that love that kind of just grows within you and you can't contain it.
Does that mean that you have got a love growing within you and you can't contain it at the moment?
That's yet to be decided, I think.
Okay, so is it early stages?
Situationship.
Okay, but I mean, you're on TV and, surely it's your choice. What's next after this? Are you on a tour? Are you on a media tour?
Yeah, so I'm on a media tour at the moment. We're starting the Deeper tour, live performance tour. That kicks off actually on the 1st of September in Durban. And then I'm working on an EP at the moment. So really excited about that.
Okay, well, I'm excited to see you perform. I cannot wait. You don't mind if I dance a little?
Oh no, please.
Okay,
please.
good, because I tend to
That's okay, me
shake
too.
it up. Well, I'm going to let you get ready. Tooms, I'm going to swing over to you to wrap us up.
Oh, thank you, Glenn. Shout out to my guests, Sonia Mbele and Lerato Sengadi, and Jade Zwane, who's got this fantastic book called Addicted. You should read this. Spicy. Myself and Glenn are back tomorrow night, joined by Gail Mabalani and Zizo Chwete as we bring Womandla month to a close. Trending SA is up next, so to close off the show, here is Holly Ray with Deeper. Good night.
deeper I keep it in, the more it grows inside. Chasing your love again, searching for the high. I'm falling deeper, 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 deeper to your love. I'm falling harder, 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 harder than before. I'm falling deeper, 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 deeper to your love. I'm falling harder, 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 harder than before. Cause you on my mind. I'm feeling really weak. Would you hold me now? I'm falling deeper, 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 deeper to your love. I'm falling harder, 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 harder than before. I'm falling deeper, deeper, deeper to your. I'm falling harder, 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 harder than before. Give me your love. Give me your love. I think it's time to let you know. Before the feeling shows. I think it's time to let you know. Before the feeling shows.